Hello my friend. If you receive this video, pwedeng na-invite na ito once or twice. But you said you didn't have time. So, eto, ginawa ko ng paraan. Though I'm not the blogger type of person, yung kawalan ng time, it shouldn't hinder us from spreading this advocacy of making the whole country financially literate. So what I'm gonna share with you tonight or today is actually regarding financial planning. So it involves yung mga topic about how you would be able to reach your goal if you have a goal for your family na someday hindi ka maging lolo o lolang nanghihingi because you'll have a retirement plan. Someday, if something happened to you, like you got sick, or, in cases of untimely death, hindi mahihirapan ang family mo. And in case of critical illness, magpo-focus ka na lang sa pagpapagaling kasi napaghandaan mo. So this is technically getting yourself and your family ready for any of those unforeseen circumstances. So, I am Luningning Hinyosa. I am a licensed financial planner, and this is my advocacy. So, today I'm gonna share with you, starting with the hierarchy of financial needs. But before that, I would like you to check or think about how you foresee yourself in the future financially. Gusto mo bang maging financially stable? Do you want to have investments? Do you want your kids to finish school, whatever happens? So, di ba? May mga nakita na tayo before na mga kabataan na napilitan mag-working student because there's no budget pagdating ng panahon. So, habang malakas ka, habang you're able to earn money and save, gawin natin to ng tama para hindi ka mahirapan. Okay? Alright, so as promised, this is actually the hierarchy of financial needs. As you can see on the picture, we have 4 parts of it, and it's arranged according to importance. Okay? So, kapag ba nagpapagawa ka ng bahay, ano ba yung uunahin mo? Yung bubong ba o yung foundation muna? So, syempre yung foundation muna. And as you can see on the figure, ang foundation ng ating hierarchy of financial needs para masabi natin tayo ay financially well is our protection and of course our savings. Bago natin i-grow ang ating money, make sure that covered na tayo for our protection and savings. And then, to follow ang ating wealth management in cases na kailangan nating ipamana ang ating mga ari-arian. So, bakit ba ganito ang arrangement nito? Bakit protection muna instead of investment muna para sana kumita muna yung pera? Hindi ba? Parang ganun yung maiisip natin. But, the reason is, maybe we haven't realized yet, pero there's nothing permanent in this world. And right now, ang pinakamahalagang asset natin is not whatever you possess right now, not your money in the bank, actually, but your life. Your life, and your ability to work, and your health. Ayun ang ating pinakamahalagang asset. And we need to protect it. Okay? Bago tayo mag-grow ng money, make sure na meron tayo nito para hindi maging mahirap sa atin in a way na kailangan nating ibenta lahat ng investments natin, in a way na magpalugi tayo in case na magkaroon tayo ng sakit or kamatayan. Dapat meron tayong insurance for our health and for our life, and we have our medical funds. Okay? And also, bakit ba natin kailangan ng insurance? Ayan. Kasi nga, like what I've mentioned, nothing is permanent. So, tanongin kita right now, how much money do you have in the bank na maiiwan mo sa mahal mo sa buhay, sa pinakamamahal mo sa buhay in case mawala ka? Or how much money do you have right now saved and allocated in case na kailangan mong ma-hospitalize? Because those things happens. Those things happens and we never know when. So, dapat lagi tayong handa. That's why we need insurance. Okay? So, another illustration is like this. Income protection. So, habang nandun tayo sa years na tayo ay kumikita, malakas tayong kumita, ganito yung itsura niya. We were able to sustain our dreams, our wants, our needs, because we have money. We earn every day. Okay? Now, ito ka. Ikaw yung nagbabalance ng family mo so that you would have to live comfortably. Right? Minsan nga luxurious pa, but not poor. Because you're there. You're there to support everything that they need. What if something happens to you? Diba? As a breadwinner and as the one who earns the income of the family, most likely the family will be instantly poor if wala tayong income protection. And that's what we're trying to avoid. Okay? So, ang ginagawa ng insurance natin, in case may mangyari sa atin, meron tayong ilalaan na maliit na halaga. Hindi natin kailangan tapyasin yung kalahati ng sweldo at i-save para lang kung mangyari yung mga ganyan, meron tayong madukot. Kundi kukuha lang tayo ng konting halaga na affordable natin para ilagay natin na protection in case na may mangyari sa atin. That's what insurance is. It protects our income so that our family would still live comfortably no matter what happens. Okay? So, that's what it looks like. Kahit nakahiga ka sa banig ng karamdaman, your family is not poor because insurance will cover everything. Alright? And your insurance should be times 10 of your annual income. Bakit times 10? Kasi according to studies, it takes actually 10 years before you're able to fully recover everything kung may mangyaring mga ganong disaster like critical illness or death. And ano ba kasi ang gusto mong iwan sa pamilya mo? Do you want to leave them yung kayamanan or kahirapan? Nasa sayo yan to decide. This is the hierarchy of financial needs. Insurance and health and medical fund ang pinag-uusapan natin sa ngayon. Have you started preparing for your health funds? Now, if you are working right now, it's possible that your employer has covered you for an HMO plan. Sabi mo, ay, pag na-hospital ako, meron naman akong HMO plan. But, magkano lang yung HMO plan natin? And another thing is, it is coterminous with our employment. What if you're not able to work again? Diba? Mawawala na si HMO. It's because it's not something that you paid for personally. It's a benefit from your employer. So, although it's very good that we have our HMO plan with employment, it's also very good if you have, it's better actually, if you have your personal life and health insurance. And that's what we are here for. We are here to help you have that. Okay? To start preparing for your health funds. Because this data is in 2020, wala pa tayong medical inflation rate that time. Heart disease daw, ang average treatment cost is 1 million. Cancer is 5 million. Kasi lumilipat-lipat pa yan. May mga chemotherapy pa. Stroke is 2.2. And while you're in that situation, you're not gonna be able to work. So, dapat meron kang funds in case mangyari yan. Kasi, may awa ang Diyos, diba? With prayers, you may be able to survive the disease. How about the cost? Kahit man lang yun, mapaghandaan natin so we can just focus on getting better. Getting well, 'di ba? And our emergency funds naman, hindi ko sinasabi na lahat ng pera mo ilagay mo sa insurance, lahat ng pera mo ilagay mo sa investment. You should have something set aside for your emergency funds. Baka naman minsan gusto mo maglayas or something, wala ka man lang madukot. So it's very important that you have at least 3 to 6 months of your monthly income that's set aside, hindi nagagalaw, nakatabi lang. In case na kailanganin for emergency, meron kang makukuha. Investment, we have a lot out there. Just make sure that you choose the right one. Investments, stocks, UITF, Pag-ibig MP2, may mga ganyan tayo. Mutual funds, real estate, global funds. We also have our VUL for kagaya ng VUL ni FWD. So, marami tayo niyan. And marami tayong pwedeng sign upan para kumita ang pera natin. Hindi siya magstay sa naka-static lang or stagnant lang na ganon. Because when you put your money in the bank, nagtutubo lang siya ng napakaliit. Like, for example, if you deposit 100,000 in a year, I think it's gonna earn 150 pesos, 1,000 pesos, something like that. Whereas, kung naka-invest siya, malaki ang kinikita niya. 'Di ba? Wealth management is wealth preservation and distribution. Okay? Your income protection and your health fund, you should have it because this is your backup plan. Napakahirap kapag wala tayong backup plan sa buhay. Talagang maghihirap ang buhay natin in case of those things na hindi natin inaasahan ay mangyari sa atin. Kasi ano ba yung gusto mo mangyari? Nakapag-prepare ka pero walang nangyari, di ba? Happy? Or hindi ka nakapag-prepare pero something happened. We only have one life to live. Live it to the fullest. With the help of insurance and the health protection, mayroon ka pang extra leeway or extra budget para gastusin, para mag-travel, para mamasyal, para bilhin ang gusto mo instead na magkanda o gaga ka sa pagsisave ng malaki. Diba? Because you have insurance. And that's the beauty of it. You only die once, so live it with preparedness. Wag naman yung, diba, mahihirapan pa yung family mo na kung saan-saan kumuha para sa ano mo. Diba? Gagastusin mo in case mangyari yan. Alright? And let me just discuss to you our best-selling plan. And it is called the Set for Health. So, how does it work? Say, for example, you have a sum assured of 1 million. Pag sinabi natin sum assured, yan yung pinaka-benefits mo for the insurance that you sign up for. Say, for example, payable in 5 years, yung premiums mo, ang maturity nito up to age 75. Maturity or coverage. So, policy year 1, say, for example, kakabayad mo pa lang within a year, nagkaroon ng major critical illness like, for example, coronary heart disease, FWD will give you 1 million pesos cash. Diba? And that's tax-free. So, sa ibang insurance company, magte-term na yung insurance mo. Kasi, nakuha mo na yung benefits mo, diba? But with FWD, you can actually claim for one more minor critical illness equivalent to 20% of your sum assured. So, kung 1 million yung kinuha mo, you have 200,000 cash. And, say for example, on the following policy year, premium years, policy year 3 or year 5, nagkaroon ka pa ng another major illness, FWD pays for 2 more. So, that's a total of 3 major critical illness and 1 minor critical illness that you are covered for. Diba? 3.2 million of total na coverage for health. Diba? And another thing, upon diagnosis ng iyong first major critical illness, say for example, on the policy year 1, coronary heart disease, hindi mo na kailangan bayaran kahit nag-sign up ka for 20 years to pay. For this plan, hindi mo na kailangan bayaran yung 19 years. Kaya, the longer the better. Kasi, may waiver of premium tayo in case may mangyari, diba? Hindi mo na kailangan bayaran yung remaining years. And mas mababa ang premium mo kung longer yung years na sinign up mo. And kung wala namang mangyari, halimbawa, you are healthy up to age 75, zero waste ang plan na to. Kasi isusoli ni FWD lahat ng binayad mo na premiums. That's how it works. But, sabihin mo, ay, what if mamatay na ako before age 75 kung mategi bells ako? Your family will get the 1 million pesos. Kahit nakapag-claim ka na before ng minor illness or major illness, basta yung death mo ay nangyari before age 75, you will get your 1 million pesos. I mean, your family will get your 1 million pesos. That's how our Set for Health policy work. So, isa lang yan sa pinakamagandang at saka best-selling plan namin. So, if you're interested in that, you can send me a message for a quote. I will just be needing your full name, date of birth, and your email address and phone number. Yan, mga basic information lang. Or PM lang tayo, chat-chat lang tayo. Siguro naman kahit super busy ka, you will have extra time to chat. We're also looking for financial planners. So if you think you can also do something like this that I'm doing right now, I'm doing this happily because I'm happy to share this with you. I'm happy to help people. Ayoko na pag merong may sakit, ang ibibigay ko lang ay magkano lang, 2,000 pesos, 3,000. Ang gusto ko, 1,500,000. Those things. So, ganun ang gusto kong mangyari. That's why I wanted to be a financial planner because I wanted to help. I wanted to give back for all the blessings that was given to me by God. So, if you're interested to be a financial planner like me and earn from this, go ahead and send me a message. I have another thing to share with you, yung actually yung pinaka-computation mismo kung magkano ba, diba? Ang tanong, magkano ang kailangan kong insurance for myself? Wala akong alam dito, diba? Baka mag-sign up ako sa 35 million pesos. So, the financial hierarchy of financial needs, meron tayong 6 actually na category dito. Meron tayong income protection, health fund, investment for your retirement, investment for education, investment lang, you would like to grow your money para sumabay sa inflation rate, or estate planning. So with this, alin dito ang pinaka-priority mo? So bibigyan kita ng isang example. Say for example, ang ating income protection. So for income protection, you will just identify magkano ba yung monthly na kailangan ko para mabuhay, no, nang hindi nangungutang. Say for example, ang gastos mo per month ay 25,000 pesos, kasama na dyan ang groceries, utility bills and everything, and payment for amortizations and loans. So it means your annual expenses is 300,000. So 300,000, that's is still needed 23 years less age of the youngest dependent. In my case, my youngest dependent is 9 years old. So 23 minus 9 is 14. Okay? So that means the protection I need is 4.2 million. So you can send me a PM for a quotation of 4.2 million. And then your budget actually. Because hindi natin goal na kumuha tayo ng ganong kalaking insurance and then hindi natin mabayaran. Ang goal natin, magtuloy-tuloy ito, makayanan natin hanggang matapos natin yung term para maging successful yung pag-iipon natin and pagre-ready natin. So, how much are you willing to set aside to start protecting the future of your family? Kung meron ka na nga palang existing coverage, you can put it here. Say, for example, I have already 1 million. I already have 1 million of insurance. So, ilalagay ko lang to dito and mag-auto-compute siya kung magkano na lang yung gap to cover ko. So, sasabihin mo, Mami Lani, magkano ba ang kailangan ko na bayarang premium for a 3.2 to have income protection, and I will give you a quotation for those. And also, how much are you willing to set aside to start protecting the future of your family? Huwag kang mahiya kung 5 pesos yan, mabibigyan pa rin kita ng tamang insurance. Okay? So, kung magkano lang ang kaya, yun yung gagawin natin. So, at this point, dito ko na tinatapos muna yung aking presentation. If you're interested to know more, and you're still very, very busy, we can chat. There's no need for us to meet up. All you need to do is just send me a message or magkaroon tayo ng continuous communication anytime you want. Pero, ang sabi nga nila, when is the best time for us to do this? Okay? The best time for us to do this, since life is uncertain, is actually now. So, let's not wait na hindi na tayo insurable kasi hindi lahat ng tao ay napapa-insure. Yun lang healthy and mas murang insurance kapag mas bata pa. And of course, yung investments natin, mas maganda na ma-start natin ng mas maaga para lumago siya, right? So, those are the things that I wanted to say. If you watch this video until at this point, please send me a message if you're interested to know more, both on signing up for insurance and health and medical funds or investments, or if you would like to be a financial planner. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you and God bless.